Hi, and welcome. My name is Joe, and we're playing Vampire the Masquerade Swansong. I hope I pronounced it right. So, I never played the Masquerade, like Vampire Masquerade first. I don't know what is this game, but otherwise, I don't have anything else. Like, I struggled to find anything to play, so I decided to try this. Maybe we'll return to something old, like Dead Space or something like that. Vampires walk among us, unknowing we've built their cities, fought their wars, and sated their hunger. For centuries, these creatures have been organized into rival sects, the largest of which is the Camarilla. Ooh. In its domains, Camarilla courts enforce the Masquerade, a global conspiracy hiding the existence of vampires from the mortal world. Breaking the Masquerade is punishable by final death. In Boston, vampire factions have long been at each other's throats. After much conflict, Hazel Iverson, the new prince, has sealed a fragile pact with a group of blood sorcerers, known as the Hartford Chantry. No, that's nice space. This alliance will not only provide stability to the domain, but will hand the prince the blood trade. The trafficking of blood and mortal victims that serves the needs of the vampire elite. Tonight the undead will celebrate. Nice. Nacken. Huh. So... And what is...
I'll just get this going. There. Ready. We're all set.
Big Bamboo Studio.
Now, to begin, tell me, what do you see?
Let's see. What do we see?
I don't know.
Try this. Focus on your vision.
No, it's happening. No, no, it's too late. It's too late now.
Okay.
They're coming.
Oh. Hmm. Swansong. So it's about the vampires. Felicia. Felicia. How you pronounce it, right?
Did you feel it too?
Take your stuff. We're getting out of here.
Okay. Who's who? And who are we playing for? With?
We've got a problem.
Oh. April.
Call them back.
Prince Iverson? Prince is a name? Oh no.
What's going on?
Su Feng.
It's the prince. We must go quickly.
Prince. Princess quarters.
Come on. Damn it. Hurry up. Calm down.
MM
Maybe it has
Louis.
nothing to do with
rebellious
You know
star.
full well I was in charge of it. If anything goes wrong, it's my head on the chopping block. Fuck! Damn it! It took Hazel months to convince the Hartford Chantry to ally themselves with us. So they finally accept, and then bam, a code red. There's never been a code red in Boston, damn it! This has gotta be bad, MM.
Dialogue. In the dialogue, some answers require the use of your skills. Your skill level is compared with that of your opponent. The higher rating wins. You cannot use a skill if its rating is 0. Willpower. Using skill consumes willpower. If your opponent wins, you gain a few willpower at the end of the dialogue. Okay, so persuasion is not working, so apparently I can replay it. Interesting. Success.
It's not like you had anything to do with it. I'm sure.
You don't get it. I was in charge of organizing the party.
But security is Jara's problem.
Yeah,
normally.
except Jara is a member of the Primogen. I'm not.
But you're a harpy. The prince will cover you. You know she's always looking for an excuse to take him down a notch.
We'll see.
What do we do next?
When everyone's safe, we move on to phase 2. We clean house.
What's a code red? We clean house?
Did you say this is the first code red in Boston?
Ever since the fall of London, protocol is no longer a laughing matter.
Whatever. They've been harping on that for 4 years now. They took away our internet access. Our smartphones.
It's called risk mitigation, that's all. A code red is an alarm signal that's sent to everyone to say, watch out, we're all in danger. And everyone runs to shelter at the nearest safe house. For us, it's with the prince. It could have been worse.
I'd have preferred worse.
You're not even listening to me.
Why? We clean house?
What do you mean by we clean house?
Yeah.
Getting rid of our archives, our documents, anything that might betray our network and relationships.
Change the subject.
What comes after phase 2?
Just pray that it never comes to that.
Come on, tell me.
We run, we leave everything behind, and we go into hiding. As far from here as we can.
There's no way I'm leaving Boston. Everything I have is right here in the city. It took me years to build my clubs. I've worked too hard to give it up now.
You won't have a choice. I know you hate coming here. Are you gonna be alright?
What do you think? I know how to behave, Jay.
Yeah, I know. Just keep your cool and it'll be fine.
We will see. Dialogue rewards +1.
Ah, my little darlings. You're here at last. The fear that something horrible had happened to you terrified me.
No call for theatrics, April.
The prince
April
asked to see you
Bosley.
as soon as you arrived, Mim. I wouldn't dilly-dally.
No, we can still go here. Louise. Generation 12, State of Embrace. Embrace. Ooh. Skills, Persuasion. Social Disciplines. Presence. Main characters, Gallup Bazori. Intimidation, Dominate, Presence, okay. And Lisha. The Princess is Seer. Lisha can see the past as well as possible futures. Her gift has always fascinated those in power, but she would be willing to give it up to be able to care for her daughter, Halsey, for all eternity. Psychology. Ooh. Wait, what about him? Boston's oldest. Ooh, Date of Embrace, 1745, Generation 11th. Boston's oldest vampire and a steadfast supporter of the prince. He cannot bring himself to disappear without settling a final detail that binds him to his unlife, the legacy he will leave behind. Interesting. Sire, Jean-Baptiste Tavernier. Schilde. Burrell Underwood. Okay, and Wait, and this she is 1930. Okay, she's Clan Malkavian, Venture, Toreador. It has been many years since attended the Boston court. A free spirit with considerable influence, she prefers to focus on her clubs, the Black Rattlers. However, things could change if she were to agree to take on new responsibilities. Okay.
If I were you. As for you, Journey, someone's triggered a code red. If anything has happened over there, I'll hold you personally responsible.
Nice. Dialogue. Disciplines. Vampires have supernatural abilities, usually inherited from their clan. Disciplines. Some disciplines can be used in dialogues, as with skills, the higher level wins. Not all disciplines are available to all vampires. Some mortals may possess certain powers, although most have no defense against disciplines. Using a discipline generates hunger. Hunger has a value that cannot be exceeded. This limits a vampire's use of their power. A vampire at their hunger limit risks losing control, attacking and feeding on the closest mortal. Oh. Okay, April Bosley, Imam, success 0%. Back journey up, flatter April. Can I do something with it? Wait, how do I use it? Codex. The Codex is listed and explains many concepts from Swansong and the World of Darkness. The main characters you will meet are also listed on the Boston screen. Okay. Over there, clans, sex, world, darkness, talents. Talent menu. Talents increase your abilities. Each talent is tied to a specific action. Repeating this action will progressively unlock the tiers of a talent. Discipline. Not enough. She's a puppet master, right? Rhetorician. Eloquent. Apparently, yeah. She has this level. She is... No, persuasion. Huh? Why talent is in this one then? I don't understand. It looks like she has it. Ooh. Ascetic. Nice. Didn't pray without killing it. Ooh, controlled hunt. Beastly hunt. Okay, we'll figure this out. I can only do this. Flatter April. Failure.
You know, back in the day, nobody could bat an eyelash without you knowing about it. You must know exactly what Jay is being blamed for, don't you?
My dear I adore you. Really, I do. But darling, please. You're way out of your league here. This alliance with the Hartford Chantry is crucial. The prince is on edge. We can't get through to anyone over there.
What does this have to do with Jay?
She was in charge of the whole thing, for goodness sake. Listen, both of you. From now on, I don't want to hear another word out of either of you. The prince is furious. Journey, you're coming with me.
I don't see why.
And as for you, Hazel wants to see you. Right now.
Hazel. Nut. Okay, so
It's gonna be a long night.
can you run? Can you jump?
Miss Lewis, welcome.
Hello, hello. Where I must go? These doors are closed. I want to go here. No, closed door. Can I run? please? It's so slow. Show goals. Doesn't show it. Who's Hazel?
Who's she, Caleb?
Mem Lewis.
She smiles like a toreador.
Letters etched in bold right upon her teeth.
What about that bearded guy who's swallowing his bile?
Dejan Siaka.
A Tremere warlock, then?
Keep him at a healthy distance. With a sideward glance, he could make the blood in your veins boil.
Is court attendance usually this sparse?
Thing. There are usually more of us.
Under ordinary circumstances, there would be more of us here.
Is it because of the Code Red?
Could be. We should have all been at that party. But a Code Red is a Code Red. No one can leave. I'd hate to be Caius right about now.
Why?
He's second honcho of house security. This promises to be a busy night.
I know what you mean. It's one thing to have been told that the Nosferatu don't age well. It's another thing to see it for yourself.
It's by no fault of their own.
Do you think you'll be able to ask the prince tonight if you can embrace me?
Embrace?
Now is no longer the time.
So she wants to become one of them.
And he is your child?
Child?
Mr. Beryl Underwood.
What's with her look? He's a real shark.
He is tortured by a demon. We all have one. The beast that preys upon him is a love of money. If someone held a stake to his heart and cried your money or your unlife, he'd ask you for some time to think it over.
It's his greed, then, that cost him your favor?
Everything about him was disappointment. Never forget that the court is a chessboard. We are monsters, and we sacrifice pawns. If you want to be a major piece, then behave accordingly.
But
nothing can happen.
What's his play then?
We're
With
in
her?
Lisa's house. She must be finished by now. Wait for me. This won't take long.
It's out of the question, MM. I won't let her get away with this.
All right. Calm down, Dejan.
Where's Journey?
What's it to you?
Don't start with me. She was in charge of the party. She has to take responsibility for this.
Leave her out of it.
It's too late for that. Don't waste your time covering for her. She's not a kid anymore. I haven't heard from my child, and no one's able to get through to them over there.
Go on then. Go and save Imani and stop wasting your breath.
There are rules. Need I remind you? We're all stuck here.
You're such a good boy.
You'll never change.
Dejan!
What? Oh, come on, Hilda, she needs to grow up.
leave us.
Hilda McAndress. Hello. Thank you. Or help.
I don't need your help.
Oh,
Ma'am,
really?
Please, stop calling me that.
I was worried about you.
You still haven't moved on, have you? You're always getting in my way.
What's wrong with you? Who's her? April the John Hilda. Mary Sarah Mary Marguerite. Carox the Rosamond. Oh, she's from the same clan. That Imam. The John Tremere. April Bosley. Tyre Robert S. Ziegler. Marie de Richet. Jean-Baptiste Tavernier. Hilde. Oh! She's her sire. Okay, so that's what it is. Hilda was born in Boston. Her father, Kendrick, was a professor of chemistry and medicine. Enlisted. Oh, she's the 11th. Okay. Enlisted in the Navy as an officer. He was taken prisoner in England during the Revolutionary War and gradually fell in love with the country. After his release, he continued to voyage to the British Isles. He would on certain occasions bring along his daughter Hilda, the young painting prodigy, convinced her career would flourish there. This was how Hilda came to take up an apprenticeship in France under the tutelage of Adelaide Labille Gouard, a great painter of miniatures and pastels. Rebirth. There she met Marie Marguerite Carew de Rosemont, an apprentice like herself. The two young women fell in love almost immediately. Driven by the fearlessness of her youth, Marie Marguerite flouted her prince's authority and sired Hilda only 2 years after her own embrace. She lost her own life for not keeping the traditions and left Hilda on the brink of destruction. Marguerite's sire, Adelaide, aware of the young woman's talent, successfully interceded with the prince on behalf of Hilda and officially adopted Macandrus. She became Hilda's mentor by proxy. Adelaide was a strong woman and a pioneer in her art, having faced misogyny and slander. She was an activist for equality between men and women. At the end of the American Revolution, she passed on her feminist convictions to her apprentice who, forced to paint under a number of male pseudonyms in Europe, was chomping at the bit for the fame that her gender prevented her from attaining. He then nurtured a desire to take revenge on society, both mortal and vampire. She traveled across Europe to meet the feminists who rose up during the 19th and 20th centuries. In particular, she marched alongside Emmeline Pankhurst suffragettes. Emmeline. Mem? She met Mem in 1923, and for the first time since Marie's destruction, Hilda finally felt that she was no longer alone. Mem's enthusiasm rekindled the spark of passion with her, and it took little time for her to fall deeply in love with the young woman. Hilda waited 3 years, however, before revealing her vampiric nature to her. 6 years later, she finally embraced Mem, sealing their fates together forever. Oh. The couple lived in Vienna until they were driven by the shadow of Nazi Germany to the French border, where Hilda hoped to find refuge. Alas, the progress made by German troops forced her to reconsider her plan. In 1940, she resumed contact with her sire Adelaide and begged the London court for help. Queen Anne summoned her. After negotiations, Hilda was granted permission to settle in Boston. Then, under the reign of Prince Quentin King III, the London court helped her leave for Cape Cod, which was held by a thriving toreador community. However, Hilda hoped to be able to reconnect with her art and continue her relationship as they had done in Europe. It was not to be. That's a lot to read. Mem won over a new public in New England, and all the kindred were enraptured by her. Hilda lived in her shadow. As Mem gained a taste for things after a difficult departure from France, Hilda became embittered and somber. The contrast between them increased, and they seemed to become a more mismatched couple day by day. Hilda refused to live apart from Mem, despite their artistic incapabilities. Nevertheless, she felt the looks from her clan begin to change. She received embraced smiles and downturned faces as she passed them. Her relationship with Mem finally came to an end in March 1990, amidst resentment and regret. Okay, that's how it works. Ooh.
Voice. People are staring.
Okay, dialogue. Focus arrows allows you to temporarily increase a skill by 1 or 2 levels. The more you increase your focus, the more the willpower cost increases. To be focused, a skill must have a minimum score of 1 point. Disciplines or knowledge cannot be focused. Okay. 5. Dialogue. If the skill or discipline level are the same, the outcome of the conflict is uncertain. The chance of victory can be influenced by a number of bonuses or penalties, as well as spending experience points. Oh, so I can only go here. 30%? No, let's go for this. Yay! Tie. Failure. Your opponents can also focus their own skills. Unlike you, focus only allows them to increase their skill level by 1 level. Player behavior. The risk of opponent focus is represented by a percentage. The more aggressive you are, skill focus, use of disciplines, the more the risk of opponent focus to increase. Why you don't?
You know what this code red is all about? You're in the Primogen. You must know something.
Primogen.
I'm in the same boat as the rest of you. Apparently, it was from one of Moore's retainers. That's all I know.
What's in her name?
Who's that?
Jason Moore. Don't you remember him? He's the human who manages our interests when the sun comes up. He handles our assets, errands with the banks.
What does he have to do with this?
I don't know. It now seems that Miss Hazel Iverson, the mighty Prince of Boston, is no longer on speaking terms with the Primogen. As if now were the ideal time.
She asked to see me. Do you know why?
My best guess is that she'd like to talk to you about Journey, of course. I always warned you that girl was trouble.
Yeah, sure. I've gotta go. Hazel must be upstairs. I'd better hurry.
Which is
what about Jorah?
This? Oh, upstairs.
I haven't seen her.
Oh, finally she can run.
What a shitty night. Hazel must be pissed.
Answer the princess' summons.
How could she want with me?
So Hazel is a prince? Hello, hello. Where are we going? What was that? A vision? Leisha, unstable, seer.
Is everything okay, Mom? Penny for your thoughts?
Nothing, Pumpkin. What were you saying?
You saw pictures again? You're not going back to the Institute, are you?
No, don't fret. I'm gonna stay here with you now.
I don't like it when Richard takes you away.
He's my psychiatrist. He's helping me so I can be with you.
Mom has a little trouble sometimes, remember?
I see things that haven't happened yet. And I forget others.
Yes, I know. And you have to slumber so you can rest all alone sometimes. But
Oh, really?
3 years was too long.
We won't be separated again.
But now we'll be together forever. We'll be inseparable.
Like 2 peas in a pod.
Yes, exactly.
Mom? What's going on? Why does everybody look so upset?
I think something serious is happening. I'm worried. I still haven't seen Richard. I looked for him so he could explain, but he can't be found.
So, what do we do now?
I was told to wait here because Hazel wants to see us. There are grown-ups coming, and your mother needs to talk to them.
Oh, then I'll go hide, because grown-ups talk to me too much.
If you want, sweetie. But don't wander off. Go on.
Okay.
Show me what you do to make sure no one spots you.
Okay, here I go.
Oh, wait, what? She is a vampire too? Leisha.
It's been a while.
Hey, MM.
When did you get out?
Just tonight. Hazel wanted to see me.
That means she's extremely worried about the situation.
That, or she's a major drama queen.
Mem doesn't realize how serious it is.
You shouldn't make light of the situation, believe me. There aren't many of us who have experienced a code red and survived.
Thanks for the heads up, Professor Bazori. First Siaka, now you. Why won't anybody give me a break tonight?
Maybe you asked for it.
Or maybe if you behaved in a manner more appropriate to the circumstances and our setting, then you'd better understand why everyone is so nervous.
Yeah, her face expressions are really realistic. He's got the business to lecture me. He's got no business lecturing me. The Jen asked for it.
Siaka jumped down my throat. Was I supposed to let him take his nerves out on me? No, I'm sorry. That's not how things work, Bazori.
We must all remain calm and accept any help we can get, even from the most unusual sources.
That's surprising to hear, coming from a blue blood. At least your certainties come from a more solid source than a prophecy from a child of Malkov.
You don't know what you're talking about.
All I'm saying is that whatever the problem is, your hallucinations aren't gonna help us solve it.
This time is different.
We're all in danger. When I awoke, I sensed a threat everywhere, all around us. I've never felt anything like it.
Please, explain.
It was as if we were all going to disappear into chaos. But you're probably right. It's just Hazel and her flair for the dramatic.
Only time will tell.
Good evening, ladies, sir. The prince shall see you now.
Okay. Why mask? And Ma'am Louise. Privileged star, the diva who lights up Boston's nights, but bringing light into a world of darkness can be perilous. And Ma'am knows this, but she doesn't care. Choose profile, investigator, jack of all trades, veteran, free. A profile that focuses on knowledge and skills that allow you to go undercover, extort, or steal information. Profile that focuses on improving attributes as a large selection of skills. It allows for a maximum number of interactions but with less mastery. Profile that focuses on dialogue skills and the physical attribute. It allows you to use the character's aura in conversations. Profile with no pre-attributed points. Investigator? I know I'm definitely not a veteran. If that's a... Go with an investigator. Okay. Character sheet. At the start of a scene, previously earned experience points can be spent to improve the character's abilities. These abilities are divided in two areas: the capital sheet and the discipline sheet. Attributes. Each attribute affects a specific list of skills and disciplines. Attributes increase the chance of victory in case of a tie. Improving them also decreases the willpower cost of focus. Okay, knowledge. The use of knowledge skills do not have a willpower cost. They cannot be improved by using focus. Discipline menu. The discipline sheet contains the disciplines that character possesses. Discipline powers. Experience points invested in a discipline increase the level and can provide additional powers. Discipline powers can be passive and may be used in dialogue or in exploration. Okay. I don't have any, so that doesn't mean anything. Character. Wait, what? 111 111. Physical, social, mental. Disciplines are the same. 1 deduction 2. Social, mental, physical. Veteran. Ooh. Wait, what? 5 available experience? Oh, that's how it works. Cost 5, 35, 35. That's how it works. Yeah, let's go with investigator, I think. What? Veteran, social, mental, persuasion, rhetoric. But no, no deduction. So it's a veteran. I don't actually know. Jack of all trades. Here if there were something. Huh. Is it? Let's go. With this one, apply. That's all. Let's continue. Hello?
Hazel. Delson. Come in, MM.
Who's this guy?
I wanted to have a word with you.
What can I do for you?
I'm glad you're here. It's been a long time since we last saw each other. Tell me, where were you tonight?
Like everybody else, I suppose. At home, getting ready for the party.
How fortunate you weren't running early.
Why? What's happened?
You know what the code red means. There was a breach. This is intolerable. These agreements were supposed to celebrate the power of my court. Instead, I've been made to look a fool in the eyes of my allies. We'll have to increase our diplomatic efforts with the warlocks. Send new emissaries to Osborne.
What's that got to do with me?
Don't you worry about that for now. We have more urgent matters to attend to. We bring Journey to me.
Why?
What do you want with her?
I have a few questions I need to ask her. If mistakes were made, I need to know what happened. I'm sure that your friend will have a lot to tell me.
It's not her fault.
She hasn't done anything. Hazel.
I'll be the judge of that.
Alright.
Yes, my prince. I'll be right back.
I didn't bring you here just for that. I have something to offer you.
I'm listening.
It's about the Primogen Council. You know everyone who's in it. Beryl, Richard, Hilda. Their support was much appreciated after the disappearance of the previous prince.
Quentin King.
But now, they've become an obstacle. It's been going on for months. They systematically oppose everything that I do. It must stop now.
Okay, education 0, so keep silent.
The Camarilla has faced many challenges in the past few years. Many of our strongholds have fallen. I won't let Boston suffer the same fate. But for that, I need loyal allies. Also, how would you like a spot in the Primogen?
She needs fresh blood?
What? You've always taken care of your community, MM, without ever asking for anything in return. It might be time you took a leading role in the community's affairs.
Hilda won't let you do it. She'll never see me as her equal. Being seated next to her child? She'll feel humiliated.
I'm her prince. She will obey me.
She's not gonna like it.
I don't care. What I'm offering is much bigger than all that. What do you think?
Yeah. I need to think about that.
I don't know. I need to think about it.
Time is of the essence. You're a businesswoman, MM. I know you'll be up to it. But we'll talk about it again soon. In the meantime...
I know. Jay, I'm going to go see Sylvia first. I need to clear my head.
Do it. You won't be able to hunt tonight. It's better to be prepared. Bring me Journey.
I will.
I have
She was there.
Confidence in you, MM. Do not fail me.
You can count on me.
What
the hell is going on?
What are the rules? Yeah, she moves strangely.
I'm happy to see you in one piece.
Hey, Sil. I'd like some refreshment, please.
Of course, I'll get you a glass.
I was thinking more like a vessel.
Oh.
Vessel? A source of blood for sustenance or pleasure, primarily mortal. Okay.
Serve yourself, but try not to damage them, okay? They're all I've got left in stock.
I get it, I'll be careful.
I'm right here if you need anything else.
The hunt. A safe zone is a place where no one can see you feed. You can find them by exploring the surroundings. Only one prey may be sent to a safe zone at a time.
No news from anyone.
Do you think they're...
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. We're not the only ones freaking out. Look around. Exactly. We've got to keep our wits about us.
Prey. Prey will naturally be revealed as you approach them. To feed, you will need to find a safe zone you can lure your prey to. Go after a selected prey if it's surrounded by potential witnesses. Sending the prey to a safe zone will increase suspicion of you.
Got it?
And how am I supposed to do that? Definitely not this one.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me know if I can help. Good evening. Let me know if I can help.
No. Let's talk with this guy.
Sorry, I'm a little out of it.
Do you want us to... Hi.
Come on. It won't take long.
Yes.
Oh, so what? I thought it must be a green one. I hope that it will not look too bad. Okay. The kiss. Vampires use their powers to charm or subdue their prey and satisfy their hunger. When feeding on prey, you can control the amount of blood you take. Press and hold the button to increase the amount of hunger eliminated. If you do not press the button or if you don't release it before the bar is full, the prey will die drained of its blood. Killing prey will increase suspicion. Mortals will be on their guard, while vampires will question your respect for the masquerade. So that's how it works. So I just must end it. That's resonance. Some prey, their blood emotionally charged, have a resonance that your character will earn after feeding. At the end of a scene, a resonance provides sanguine resonance experience bonus. Disciplines. At the end of the scene, a resonance provides an experience bonus for the corresponding discipline. If more than one resonance is acquired during a given scene, only the last one acquired is saved. Second bite. If your prey survives, you may feed on it a second time. However, this will cause it to die and increase suspicion. I will not do this.
Alright, Jay. Where are you hiding?
I cannot do this with the other guy?
Do you need something?
Miss Lewis.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I know my name. What am I supposed to do?
What a shitty night. Do you think the code red will last much longer? I hope not. The faster I get out of here, the better.
For everyone.
What? And Mem Lewis, the Black Rattler's Rose, is afraid of a handful of politicians?
God, no.
Fine. Let me know if I can do anything for you.
I'm looking for Journey.
I'm supposed to find Jay. Do you know if she's done talking to April?
Huh. Good question. I saw her earlier, but she wasn't with Miss Bosley. She went into that alcove on your right, but that was a while ago.
Thanks.
You might want to avoid hanging around with her, you know? I've heard stuff about her.
I know, and it's not true. She didn't do anything, all right?
Fine. Sorry. Did you need anything else?
What else? The princess will floor all to herself? There's a surveillance unit?
I heard the prince put together a surveillance unit.
Yeah, the cave. Mr. Leto and his team spend their nights there. It's just below us. But don't even think about going down there. It's only for sewer rats.
Okay, the princess.
Miss Iverson has the top floor all to herself.
Yes, that's where she's got her office for hearings, as well as her personal quarters. Miss Bosley is the only one who has access to them.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for the vessel.
My pleasure. Come back anytime you want.
So, alcove to the right. What? Ooh, a nice picture. So we will end it here. It's like really long, and I want to try next time. Maybe still don't get what is it this game will look like. Pretty interesting, but what will happen next? Who knows? So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Smash like if you did. Leave your comments and subscribe. See you in next videos. Bye.